KillerFatty7 here, and welcome to our first ever episode of FIFA Rags to Riches, our journey. But my first episode with my PVR on FIFA. So I'll just describe to you what the concept of Rags to Riches is. Rags to Riches is my new series I've made up, where I'm going to go to each country, or the big countries. I'm going to start with the lowest league, and I'm going to try and build that team up as best as I can in each league, and then I'll move on to the higher ones. So I'm starting off with the English leagues, as they have the most. I'll be going to League 2, then up to League 1, Championship, and then finally with the Premier League. Some people have been subscribed for a long time, and my friends will know this series, as I did it on my phone when I first started out. But if you don't and you're new, welcome. This will be a series I'm going to do I'm not sure how often, but I will do it often. But anyway, we got our starter pack, and that's the team we ended up going into our first match with. And we came up against this guy called Alavan76. And I was quite lucky because we kind of had matched teams. They're both shitty starter packs. As you can see, he had more links, but for some reason I had higher chemistry. I think it's because none of his players were in the right formation and quite a few out of position, so that's probably why. But we got off to a good start, as you can see in the 12th minute here. Porter going for a run. Porter is absolute shit, basically, and the goalkeeper can easily save that. But again, in the 30th minute here, my centre mid, I can't pronounce his name, I think he's Polish, goes for a beautiful shot, and Porter misses a wide open goal. He's just so shit. I don't even know why he's that shit. But they chipped my goalkeeper and they scored, and this got me really angry, basically. As you can see, I'm trying to pause it to do a substitution, and you can probably guess who I'm going to take off. But it's quite a shame because the goalkeeper did save it, but the guy was being a dick and watching the replay, although it's a pretty shit goal. But anyway, it's 1-0 to him, and I decided I'd had enough of Porter already. It wasn't even the end of the first match, not even the second half. But I decided to put Flood on instead. So as you can see, I'm just taking him off. And he is never playing for the club ever again, I can tell you that right now. I think, well, you'll see what I do with him later. But anyway, that was 1-0 in the 36th minute, and obviously that change has boosted the team morale because they all knew he was so shit. But it turned out Flood wasn't great either, as he completely shot wide. But he just goes on a weird rampage there and smashes the ball in the back of the net just before half time to make it 2-0. But you know, I think, yeah, I'm going to have a good shot as well. And Breen smashed it, top left-hand corner. And I'll just apologise now. As you can hear, I just sniffed. I've got a really bad cold, so my voice sounds really bad. But anyway, at half-time it was 2-1. But some horrible defending there by me. I'm not quite sure what I was doing. And I think he was trying to be a bit too clever, get round my keeper. We're having none of that. He's not getting round us at all. And we kind of got on a good counter-attack. Breen plays it forward to Flood, and we do nearly get it there. Quite a nice finesse by him, but unfortunately we didn't get a goal from that. But we did get a corner, and we tried to make most of it. Unfortunately we couldn't get ahead to it, but it did come out to Spur, and Spur does have a nice shot for a left back with his right foot, but nothing is made of that. And here, just before the 80th minute, I kind of panicked because he brought his keeper out a bit, and I did try and chip him. It was quite an alright chip though, but yeah, see, I didn't panic then. Just before the end of the match, trying to get another goal, but unfortunately we couldn't. And a bad start to the series, as we do lose our first match 2-1. I was pissed off. I'm sure you're not pissed off, but you're not too happy with that. So this is what I did to Porter, basically. I took him out and put Flood into the starting team, and I thought, you know what, you're just so shit, you just get a quick sell. You don't even get to go up on the trade market, you're that crap. So I decided we need some new strikers, so I got Johnson and this fast level 50 McLagan. Although he's a level 50, he's probably my best striker at the moment. And we also bought Torres right mid, not the shit one that plays for Chelsea, but the good one that plays in League 2. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, for our second match we came up against this guy. Again, starter pack team, and looks like it doesn't look really like he's sorted his players out, to be honest. They just look like they're in a jumble. But he had one player, or two players from the French league, or are French, so I think that's what he was trying to start the team anyway. But Johnson here goes on very early in the second minute, and nothing's really made of it. It's just easy for the goalkeeper. But we do play through McLagan here, and he goes for a beautiful finesse. I was really pissed off that I didn't go in, because it was a really good finesse, and I felt he should have scored that. But the ball comes straight back to him after the goal kick, and he goes for a really nice long shot. And again, he just misses. Just quite annoying. It's probably because he's quite a low level. I think if he was a high level, he probably would have finished both of those. But here we go, Johnson going through and takes a really shit shot. And yeah, Johnson is shit as well. So it looks like I've got a run of shit strikers at the moment. But I think that's my left mid or my centre mid. No, my centre mid. He goes for a pretty shit shot there and misses it. But for some reason I kept on winning his goal kicks. But he did a shitty header, and my centre mid got the ball back and played it to McLagan, who does some like weird shimmy shit. Johnson plays it back to him, and we do indeed get our first goal. McLagan with his left foot, our level 50 striker, the first goal of our Rags to Rich series, and I was happy it was by him. Not our first goal, but our first lead anyway. But he had a chance here in the 30th minute, running through my defence and smashes it into the back of the net. Keeper probably should have saved that. I think if it was a goalkeeper, he would have. Obviously, it's bronze, so he's probably not going to. But anyway, that made it 1-1 in the 32nd minute. Sorry, my cold gets really bad now. So, yeah, I'm going to have to sniffle in a minute. But anyway, at half time, it was 1-1. It was a very even match. There were so many chances I couldn't put them all in, because I would have been... This episode would have probably been so long. It's already quite long now, at like 7 minutes 30. It would have been like 15 or, well, maybe 12. I was exaggerating a bit. But Johnson, out of nowhere, gets a random finesse. He's trying to get his reputation back, but it's still pretty shit, and he is pretty shit. But anyway, in the 64th minute, it was 2-1 to us. So we actually finally had the lead. But he got a free kick there in the 83rd minute. And I tried to counter-attack here, and it came to Johnson. Unfortunately, it wasn't McLowen in strike, as he has the pace. But Torres fights him off the ball, goes for a nice finesse. Unfortunately, the keeper was there to make a pretty good save on the ball. His keeper did play very well, because I threw loads of shots at him. But we nearly score there, and it is so unfortunate by him, as it is right at the end of the match. But we have one attempted last chance. But for some reason, I hate it when that does that weird animation, and I was pretty sure I was offside there. Go back, and I am like 100% sure I'm offside. But he didn't like that, so he rage quit basically. But I won 3-1. We won our second match. We lost our first, so you know, getting even, and we got 700 on coins. So I decided I'd strengthen my team even more, and I got Grant in centre mid, and I also got McIntyre. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we also got I think it was Hitchcock. Yeah, Hitchcock is strike, as Johnson is pretty shit. But yeah, so that's what the team's looking like at the end of the episode. If you enjoyed the first episode and you want to see more, subscribe. Please like, comment, favourite, all that lovely stuff. I have been KillerFatty7, and I will see you another time. See ya.